Howdy folks, welcome back to Derail Valley Simulator. Today we're going to take out the DH4. We're going to haul a train over to, I think it's Machine Factory Town. Yeah, Machine Factory in town. So we're still up here at the food factory. Need to grab a train and we're heading out southwest and then we're going to go, I think this way. And then down into Machine Factory in town. So we'll see how that goes. I think we need to turn the train. That's north. Actually, no, we need to go out that way. This compass is kind of confusing. Yeah, that way's north, so that would be southwest. So we don't need to turn the train. All right, well, that's good news. All we need to do is we'll get hooked up to this, and then we'll turn in the job. And we'll get started. Well, this one, you can actually hop up in here. Okay, cool. So, this is a big boy. A lot more powerful than the DE2. Got the, you can see the electrics and starter are in this little breaker box there. And we can get some cab lights turned on. Get her fired up. Now, is this compatible with the remote? I'm not sure that it is. No, it looks like it is. All right, cool. Wasn't sure if that worked with everything or not. Some lights on. All right, we got air. Brake is off. So this is diesel hydraulic, DH. So it's got kind of almost an automatic transmission, I think. Then a torque converter. So we got to keep an eye on like the hydraulic oil temp. Is the meta, I guess, on this, or whatever you want to call it. The game balance. So we need to come out over to that other set of tracks, and then we're gonna I think on that one. We'll see when we get over a little closer. Forgot to blow the horn. It's got kind of an interesting horn. Alright, go back that way and we'll get this figured out. The sound kind of reminds me of a big tractor. A little more speed on. So I think the train we're grabbing is 420 tons. Yeah, 420 tons. Should be no problem for this engine. And then we want to that direction. And we're coming over to almost the last, not quite the last train. Throw that switch over there. I still didn't get it thrown. There we go. So there's a cut of boxcars over there. Right there, that's what we're backing into. Go straight, and then back into there. Then that will work. Then we're headed out southwest. Took a nice little screenshot of that DH4 for the thumbnail, and then when I came back in, it spawned that train, or that locomotive, right in front of it. That's okay. We're actually driving a slightly different DH4 than the thumbnail. Just in case you were eagle-eyed, you caught a different engine number. That's what's going on. All right, C8. Ease on back here. Thump. Alright, let's get this thing hooked up. We'll get the paperwork turned in. Oh, sometimes I forget to do that. We gotta tighten that. Is that tight or not? Yeah, when you tighten it, they get further apart. Counterintuitively. Okay, we need to run down to the flashy green light. You see I was looking through all the available jobs there. Stick that in, and we're grabbing stuff off of C8. Headed down to Machine Factory in town to C4. Dropping them off on C4. Alright, pretty straightforward. We'll see how the grades are. If I bring up my world map, it's like I'm facing the wrong direction. No, I see it now. It's facing southwest. All right. A little bit hard to see. Okay, that is off. Let's get it fired back up. That's right. We got a handbrake to release on the car itself. Yeah. Okay, brakes are pumped up. We can get on out of here. Not pulled anything heavy with this yet, so this will be a learning exercise. This also has dynamic brakes. Might prove to be useful. See that oil temp's coming on up. We got a fairly stiff grade just getting out of the food factory town here. $120 tons. See how she does. I don't know if it's the same whistle pattern in this part of the world or not. Starting to feel the load. Getting into the yellow now. I can move it with the middle mouse without zooming in. There we go. Yeah, we're down to 20. But temps are falling. I think we're going to be okay. Now, I know I get some critical comments. You should freeze it with Alt and use the controls, but I like looking around. Maybe it makes some people dizzy, I don't know. So we're in the 60 zone, so we're well within the speed limit. Back into the yellow. Yeah, she's pulling pretty good. An outside view here. Maybe that would make a better thumbnail. Pulled back a little bit there. A little hazy out today. It was raining last night in game. Let's jump back in the cab here. Keep an eye on the temp. We're okay. We're about halfway into the yellow. We'll ease up a notch. But you can already tell how much more powerful this is than the DE2. We never would have made that with the DE2. 420 tons. Not gonna happen. So I think if you're into yellow, it maybe uses up the oil. I'm not 100% sure on the game mechanics there. We're maintaining 20. Gonna bring up our map here. We want to make sure we go to the right at this junction up here. Although we could go either way, it looks like. I don't know. I know the community has made grade maps out there. I have not yet looked at one. Maybe I should have. Yeah, we'll keep it out of the yellow for a while. We're moving. Plus 2.2. Oh boy. This is a grind. Definitely a grind. We got 55 minutes. I think we'll be okay. Even if we have to go kind of slow. This thing is loud. Turn my headphones down a little more. Okay, we should be getting a junction soon. Maybe that's not a good idea to lay stuff down. Maybe I might lose it. Yeah, we're in the yellow. We're okay. There we go. So the junction is a 50. 300 meters. Creeping up towards the red, so we'll keep an eye on that. The grade is easing up to 1.5. Yeah, we're edging towards the red. I'm gonna come down a notch. Let that start cooling off a bit. We've got our radio on standby here to throw the switch. Well, I can probably grab it from Alt menu here. Could be right around this corner. There we go, starting to cool off. And we are already facing the right switch direction, so that's good. We can just keep on chugging away. So that's a tunnel. I wonder if it's easier going that direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're getting into that easier grade now. This was a 50, so we'll keep an eye on the speed. We're going into an 80 though, so we're good. It kind of looks like the grade drops off. Maybe that's just where it tapers off more. Going from steep to less steep, it can look like it's going flat. Something changed. I just heard the engine. Doesn't like that. Oh, is that wheel slip? No, this is wheel slip. Speaking of wheel slip, where's the sander? We have a bell on here. Where is the sander? Where's it automatic sander? Oh, it's over here. Okay, we got a 70 speed. Looks like the grade is maybe tapered off. We're starting to pick up a little speed. Wow, look at this. Picturesque. So it's a bit of a grind up through here. Saying 50, I can't see the incline yet. Negative 0.7, okay, so we're definitely going to pick up some speed. As we come into that, let's ease off and let this oil cool down. Whew. She was working hard. We're up to 40, climbing towards 50. Into a 60. So we're okay for now. This is a pretty cool route. Lots of tunnels. Nice hard pull. Look at that. Very nice. Except for the track. Just ignore the track hanging out over the mountain. Okay, we're still good on speed. We've got some tight turns, but we got a little ways to go before we get there. The oil is still slowly cooling off. Yeah, this is rugged up through here. Yeah, we're still in the 70. I kind of want to have that speed. Well, I don't know if we'll have any more big grades before that curve or not, because that curve is going to be probably a 50 or 40. I'm sure the brakes are off. It says we're heading into an 80. Then I think the down arrow means the next, yeah, the next sign is a slowdown. So it's an 80 for like 50 meters and then it's into a 60. Okay. You do you, game. Then into a 40. Interesting. That's probably this. Yeah, we're coming up on these curves here. Ease down to 40, and then the curve should help us slow down a bit. Interesting is it's raining, but we don't need the wipers. Is there like an overhang? Yeah, there's a bit of an overhang on the roof there. I guess that helps with the wiper situation. And we're still at 40 and we're easing into a 50 zone, so that's all good. Oil's getting nice and cool. We're probably going to need that. I would imagine there's more grades. I don't know what the elevation difference is between A and B. I think that's an oil well. Or no, iron mine. IMW is Iron Mine West. OW, yeah. I was looking at the W thinking well, but that's west. Slow down to about 40. Oops. Okay, looking good. A little fast. I believe the dynamic brakes heats up the oil as well. Yeah, we're heading into a 60 and it says it's speeding up, so good deal. I think we're pretty good till we get down to the iron mine. I've not been to the iron mine, so I'd expect it to be lined up to go through, but we'll have to keep an eye out on the switches. Go ahead and ease on up towards 60, which is the limit right now. It had an up arrow, so I'd expect it to be going up as well. Yep, we're in an 80. Yeah, look at that oil climb. Tugging on 420 tons. If we can keep it out of the yellow. Oh, negative 1%, so we're going to be heading down. This train, it feels a lot more draggy than it should. Like, we're on a 1% grade. Most of the train should be getting on there. I guess it's starting to pick up speed. Train's not as free-rolling as I would kind of expect. So we were in an 80, right? If I remember correctly. Feels like an 80. Heading into a 70. Well, those dynamic brakes are really effective. Get some air on. We're heading through. Straight through. It's a 50 junction. Slowing right down, and hey, we're at the iron mine. Just like that. Trundle on through, and you saw the oil got really hot as we were using the dynamics. Can't quite make out what that says up there. $40, okay. Well, we will drop a little bit of air then. Man, that looks like a low roof on that tunnel. We'll try to keep it around 40 because I don't know what we got coming up next. This is that curve. We want to hang to the left. Left, left. Be on a downgrade here. Kind of caught me off guard. Okay, we're going left. It's a 50. Got a little too much air. Panicked. But we're almost there. I remember seeing a grade sign. I must have missed it. This feels like a pretty steep grade. And we are going left, so that's good. .6 up into the wherever we're going. I've lost track. Machine factory, I think it's called. Yeah, machine factory in town. Let her get too slow. Imagine we're going to have to get into the yellow again. Temperature was doing weird things. I don't see the wheel slip light. Stand by on the sander. Is that just on off? Yeah, you can sit. You want to have a little different perspective. It's just a little harder to see some stuff. You can click the horn though. Nice glare off the dial there. She's grunting. 1.6 grade, 420 tons. But we're doing it. We're not even really overheating. 100 mile an hour. Or kilometers. I keep saying miles. You know what I mean. Alright, let's stand back up. What do we got over here? Another sign up yonder. I can't tell for sure what it says. But we're almost there. We need to head into C, right? Yeah, C4. So if we go to station map and machine factory in town, coming in from the north, we need to go left and then right. We're pulling. Pulling hard. She's a bit of a beast, though. Back out of the yellow. There we go. I see a smokestack. Must be about there. So what did I say we need to go left and then right into C. See a junction sign coming up. .300 meters. Like it's pointing to the right, so we need to go left and then right. You go left there, then there'll be a right switch over that direction somewhere. Temperature's going down, so the load is easing up. Keep it about 20. That should be plenty. Good job, DH4. You made it. And then this one needs to go right. Then we'll be into C. Then we'll have to see where 4 is. Oh boy. 4 I think is mostly straight ahead. One of these is 4. That's 4. Yeah, that's 4. And it'll be ready for unloading, it looks like. C4I, C4I. Yeah, and then we don't even have to unload it, we just have to drop it off. Excellent. This thing cool off, take a well-deserved rest. Try to stop just short of that sign there. Sure we're all on the unloading track. All right. Let the thing cool off. Handbrake set. And I saw a flashy green light on the way in. Where was my flashy green light? That's where I saw a flashy green light for the office. There it is. So that should be all we need to do. Done and done. Got our little time bonus and everything. Very, very nice. We'll be good, Stuart. Yeah. I got the money. I got it. Calm down. 112,000. Excellent. Get the old DH4 uncoupled here. Could leave that up, but it'll close it for us anyway, so. Well, that time it kept the car one. So we didn't put that on. It says bell, but more of a buzzer. That's cool. Alright, well, we'll have to find the service point for this, but I can do that off camera. I think that'll do it for this video. Go ahead and get this thing tied down. It can be cooling off. Go. The beast is at rest. There you go. That's the DH4. She's a good puller. 420 tons up here, no problem at all. That'll be it, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.